All right, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful April Fool's Day. Welcome to April Fool's. And no, it's no fool that I'm on here today. Some of you watching might think, who is this fool? Who is this crazy guy? I'm just a man who's sharing the news. I am here sharing the news from around the world. I'm here to show you videos for all through time. If you're from the Bigfoot community, you get to sit, kick back, and watch some UFO videos, paranormal videos. Why? Because we share. This channel is about sharing communities, bringing everybody together. And that's not being a fool. That's being open-minded, having a good time and all that. So let me start this over. If this is your first time here, for reals, if this is your first time here, like I said, we have categories. Bigfoot segment, paranormal segment. We have UFO segment and a Mandela segment. It's about conversation. Showing videos from different segments and all that. And it's about us sharing information, what we know, what we don't know, getting your ideas, my ideas, because I look at this show as this is my show and your show. This is where we are interactive and we can express on things. We can express on, hey, there might be things that you guys might know, hey, this is fake, Eric. Good. Let everybody know. This is what this is about. It's about having fun. And right before we start, we got my good friend Scott Morin, been there from the beginning. Ballistic Nindy's here. Joey Roca, which he is a hero in his community. He is a hero, one of the originals. Got Judy Wheeler. We've got Tapala 30. I don't know. I can't say certain words like that. That is just so hard. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to start with some world news, just some fun little news. And it's nothing major, but, we got to have fun. This is what we're here for. And April Fool's is New Year. Everyone believes it's New Year while winter is still upon us, January 1st. Everything dies in the winter. People are getting sick. April, spring, resurrection of life. I like that. Resurrection of life. So basically, if you had a bad year, if you had a bad winter, it's time to resurrect yourself. It's time to reach for the skies and, let's just be happy. I like that. Resurrect. So today's show is about resurrection. Okay. So beyond that, let's go over here and let's hit my world news. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty will know. Scotty has to know. Scotty's gonna know. I'm gonna tell Scotty. Gonna tell myself. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to. Scotty has to. Scotty has to go. Scotty doesn't. Scotty doesn't know. Somebody's got to tell Scotty what's going on. Somebody's got to tell Scotty. This is the number one most open-minded show of all social media. Right here, right now. Yes, we are. If you don't think we're the number one open-minded show, then, man, I feel sorry for you. All right. Now, we got a Harvard guy. Now, remember, world news is basically articles from the internet. These are not videos on this section. Now, we got a Harvard guy. Okay? He is Here we go. Aliens, UFOs, and government files meet the Harvard astronomer who says aliens have already visited us. Ivy Loeb, 60, is convinced humankind will encounter ETs in his lifetime. But he says scientific progress is being held back by the belief that we're the smartest kids on the cosmic block. I like that. I'll tell you why I like that. If this guy is really true to his words, if he's really true to his words, he's not wrong about the governments and stuff. And it's not that, in my opinion, that we're the smartest kids on the block, because we're not the smartest kids on the block. And our government people know that. They know we're not the smartest kids on the block. So when they get threatened by something that could be smarter than us, they're going to crush it. How are they going to crush it? Hide the truth. That's not a UFO. That was a meteorite. Easy things like that. Oh, that's a weather balloon. Okay. Other ways is who's ever reporting the news, that guy's crazy. He's a nut. He has a past. They would. Listen, right now, let's just say 1 million views. This video right here got 1 million views, which would be nice. Right? And the government's like, man, this guy's making some weight, right? You know what they'll probably do? They'll probably say, well, can you trust a guy who was in the military who actually is diagnosed with PTSD? Right there. And then what happens is across the world, oh, that guy, he actually has PTSD. Thank you for your service, but because of your service, you're kind of nutty. Easy, boom. I'm discredited, gone. So, because they can't have people smarter than them. They just can't. So you got to look through the cover-ups. You got to just trust yourself. And if this guy, I'm not saying this guy, you know, I don't know him. And if he really feels that way, good for him. Good for him. I mean, it's true. Scientific progress is being held back. Because, you know, we live in a world that the rich want to stay rich. They want to stay powerful. And they don't want the truth, the real truth to come out. They're going to make you look stupid. So if you really meant that guy, whoever you are, good for you. Good for you. I like that. I thought I'll share that with you because that's pretty good. I'm going to try to reach out to him to see if he'll come on my show. I know the answer is going to be no, but you know what? I will. Hey, all right. We got Chad Smith, Bigfoot Anon. Talking about Bigfoot Anon, let me share this screen for a second. Let me stop that one. Let me share this screen for a second. Right here, Bigfoot Anon, right after my show, around 12:30, he's got a premiere, Caveman Tracks Found. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this link in the chat and click on it. Put a reminder because he had a fucking interesting weekends, man. He's out there. I mean, he's got. I'm excited. I'm excited to see this because he's been out there. You guys saw him on Saturday night. He popped into my show for a little bit. He's out there. So this is on at 12:30 Pacific time, my time. So basically, it is playing about 2 hours and 20 minutes. So put the reminder bell, click on it. The link's right here, and get it ready, guys. Get it ready. I mean, I'm excited. Now, sucks is for me, I gotta be watching this while I'm driving, picking up my kids. But I'll be watching. I'll try to leave a comment so that people know I'm there. But I just won't be like super chit-chatting because Fridays kids get out early, and of course, I'm in a hell of a week. Next week is fucking spring break for them. Woo! All that. All right. Beyond that, let me stop that. So that's coming up. His show's coming up at 12:30. I'm excited for that. And then now this will be a fast little review. I'm not going to sit here for a long time. Let me share a picture here. Last night, I did go see Morbius, and this is Morbius. Oh, that's in Chinese writing. So basically, this is Morbius. It's a movie. It's he's an evil anti-hero character that's in the Spider-Man verse. It's a vampire movie, basically. It's a vampire movie. So in a lot of ways. So I went and saw this last night. I'll just give a fast review. Just fast. If you like the first Venom, you know, you should enjoy this. If you did not like the first Venom, you're going to hate the shit out of this. Because this movie was just all right. It was just all right. The beat to the whole movie to me was like this. Wasn't bad. Wasn't great. And if I had to choose this or Venom, I'm going to watch Venom. 100%. It wasn't bad. But I will say this. If you are going to watch this at the theater. Now, listen. If you ask me, should you see this? If you watch this at home versus the theater, I'm going to say I'd rather watch this at home. I really would. That's not a bad movie. Listen, there's two things. If you're going to go see this movie, there's two things. Get some sleep. Be rested. Because if you're tired in the middle of the movie, how it's kind of dark, you'll fall asleep. I'm not trying to disc on the movie. You will fall asleep. Now, in the movie, there's blood and there's artificial blood. Okay? So you can live off artificial blood. So if you don't have sleep, make sure you have artificial cocaine. If you have artificial cocaine, then you'll get through the middle. Okay? You'll get through the middle just fine. Now, something like artificial cocaine, well, if you're from Fresno, it's called crank. But beyond that, it's not bad. It's not great. Could have been a lot better. But I enjoy it for what it was. That's all I'm going to say about it. I enjoy it for what it was. Not as good as Venom. And so, like I said, if you hate Venom, you're going to hate this movie. If you like Venom, then you have a chance to like this. So, for me, it's just this. I wish I had a little bit more heartbeat. But, get some sleep before you watch it. If you got artificial cocaine, that'll keep you up. So, beyond that, that was that. Okay? So, that's my little Morbius review. Actually, that leaves me up time tonight, so I can watch a little bit of Paranormal Pop Shop. I could watch a artificial coke. Is that meth? Actually, artificial coke in Fresno is called crank, and crank is basically it's like cocaine, but it's made out of battery acids and all that kind of stuff. So, and all that. But I mean, I'm just saying. The middle of the movie will put you to sleep if you're tired. And it's not that it's a bad movie, but it's dark and, the beats, the movie's like this, so I'm just saying. So if you can watch it at home, I'd rather you watch it at home so you get some coffee, get up and go, that's just my review. So beyond that, guys, let's just jump on over to the Bigfoot. Hey, buddy, if you want to lick that battery, go for it. Maybe take the battery with you to the theater. So if you do feel like you're sleepy, you can say, hey, I'm bringing the battery in just in case I'm going to fall asleep so I can lick the battery and all that. So I like that. All right. I got a few videos and all that, but I want to share this TikTok from Bigfoot Anon's page. He's got one called the Bigfoot with Baby on Her Back. I turned the audio off because sometimes the audio on TikTok is not allowed on. It's just not allowed on YouTube. But if you want to hear it with the music and all that kind of stuff, here I'll just put the link to it, and you can click on it and watch it from there. So let's check this out. This is called Bigfoot with Baby on Her Back. Yeah, you can kind of see right there. Kind of right there. You see on the back of the Bigfoot, that's either an ugly hump, cancer, or that's actually a Bigfoot. So that's pretty good. Let's keep going. New York Giants. So I'm guessing this must be in New York. Right there. It looked like a baby Bigfoot. That's cool. That is really cool. Okay. And then, guys, remember, I'm giving him a heart. And what the hell? I'm going to leave him a comment. Oh, that's a cute baby. Oh, there we go. Leave him a comment. Leave comments, people. Leave comments. My video yesterday got 2 comments. 2 comments. Just 2 comments on my video yesterday. People watched it with 2 comments. Shit, I got more comments on my Reddit page with that video than I did on YouTube. But oh well. Comments are comments, but I left them a comment. So good job, Bigfoot Anon. I like that. That's kind of cool. I've never really seen a baby picture, so that's very cool. So, oh, you know what, guys? I want to give myself a heart. Look at that. I gave myself a heart saying I did a good job giving that comment. So that's awesome. So good job, Bigfoot Anon. That's kind of cool. Bigfoot got back. Yeah, basically right. I mean, baby. I mean, that's kind of a cool picture. I don't know. I've never seen that. So that's kind of cool. Talking about pictures, I'll show you another kind of cool picture from Danny Staten. Danny Staten, are you still in the chat? Let me see here. Danny? Oh, I guess Danny is in the chat in the past. He's probably taking his artificial coke and meth, and he's ready for it. He put out a cool little picture on his thing. I kind of like the picture. Let me show you guys. The picture. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Ah, right there. It's kind of a cool picture. I like that. I like the picture because it has the two teeth up. I like that. I like what he thinks. That's kind of cool. Here, let me get there a second. Let me go back to right there. Let me just play.
Check out this piece of Bigfoot art. I call this one Fang Face Bigfoot because he's got the fang face with that big teeth sticking out. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for me. This is Bigfoot art.
I love artwork. And that simple little tooth coming up just gives that Bigfoot a little bit of a pizzazz. You know what I mean? Just gives it a little extra buzz. Laugh out loud. He took his coke and he was ready to rock and roll. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Morbius wasn't the most exciting movie. It's medium heartbeat, and if you're tired, you're going to fall asleep. So you might need some artificial to help you out in the middle, or just wait till it comes on streaming service so you can drink a lot of coffee. I mean, I enjoyed it for a vampire stuff. Actually, everybody puts down the extra scenes that's in the movie. There's 2 extra scenes. And I actually thought, my opinion, the extra scenes was better than the whole movie. I didn't hate the movie, but God, they missed a beat. They could have made that movie so much better. But beyond that, let's take that one off and let's go to some videos. Okay. This first video I'm going to show you guys is hold on. Is Bigfoot believers gather in Luzerne County. Here we go.
Do you believe in Bigfoot? Well, plenty of folks here in our area do believe in him. They got together today in Luzerne County to share evidence and stories about local sightings. Bigfoot and Brews was held at Susquehanna Brewing Company near Pittston tonight. A founding member of the group, Pennsylvania Bigfoot Investigations, explained how it got started.
Years ago when Finding Bigfoot started, we figured why not have a group like that in our area. So Jason and I got together with another group, and then we decided to leave that group and form what is now Pennsylvania Bigfoot Investigations.
Not only did people learn about local Bigfoot sightings, they also discovered some of the best areas to possibly catch a glimpse of a Sasquatch in northeastern Pennsylvania as well as central Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's cool, right? Getting groups together, and you saw a big, like a small little convention of people together, talk about something they loved. They're not afraid to talk about the Bigfoot. So it's kind of cool. I don't know if I recommend, tell everybody to go to these certain spots, because I mean, it's you're in a lot of ways, you're kind of invading their home, right? It'd be like me. You want to have I want to have a fun night home by myself with the big jar of coconut oil, just myself. And then Chad Smith, like, hey guys, come on, everybody, let's go to Eric's house tonight. Let's go check out the haunted screen and all that. And then there's 20-30 people coming to my home. I mean, I'll accept them. I'll let them all come in, try to make some Paranormal Highway beer. But you don't want that many people in your home. So telling everybody to go to these spots, gotta understand, And you go in groups. I really believe that if you go into a huge groups and do investigations, these things aren't gonna show themselves. They know. I believe they can smell you. And there's a lot of you. There's probably a lot of you stink. You go out there, you probably stink. They probably smell some stinky armpits. I'll send you the address. I'll send you the address to my home. I like that. This next video is, could Bigfoot be living in Litchfield? Could they be living in Litchfield? Maybe. Let's find out.
Bigfoot, Sasquatch, abominable snowman, Yeti, no matter what you may call it or if you believe it, no doubt you've heard the stories.
Well, but now a Maine man is claiming that he saw a white Bigfoot in Litchfield. He reported to Cryptozoology News that the quote, unquote, strangest beast terrorized him and his dog. WMTW News 8's Allie Miles headed to Litchfield to see what residents thought of this sighting.
Litchfield, Maine.
The casts, go from 1950 to 1967.
From skulls and figurines to a giant footprint, even some DNA-tested Bigfoot hair. Portland's International Cryptozoology Museum has it all when it comes to creatures that may or may not exist.
Some people just don't want to talk about when they've seen something like that.
But that doesn't mean everyone wants to believe in Yetis.
Most likely, it's just one of the big hairy guys that live around here, roaming around.
The tiny town of Litchfield might not know it yet, but it's making headlines in Cryptozoology News.
Leprechaun!
In between stories of leprechauns stealing wedding rings and Birdzilla spotted in California, a Maine man told the
I love that. I just love that. Leprechaun stealing wedding rings. Of all things to steal, a leprechaun's going to steal wedding rings. That is freaking awesome. You know what it probably is? It's probably the man or woman cheating on each other, and they took their ring off because they're cheating on their spouse or husband. And when they go home, then when your spouse, partner, whoever saying, "Where have you been? Where's your wedding ring?" "Oh, the leprechaun stole it. The goddamn little green leprechaun just took my ring." I love that. Leprechaun stole your ring. I mean, do people test that theory? Do you take off your wedding ring and put it there and you make a cage and kind of like mountain monsters, put it in a cage and you're gonna kick back and you're gonna see a leprechaun steals your ring? Maybe find a rainbow. Get close to the rainbow or something and put your ring there and see if a leprechaun steals it. Or if it's not a leprechaun, it's probably that homeless guy. He probably looks like a leprechaun who stole your ring. So be careful, people. Be careful.
The online paper, a white Bigfoot is roaming around Litchfield.
I wouldn't be surprised if there would be some in Maine, if there is any. Why not? I mean, they're out west and all that. So, and they say there's some in Alaska and all over the place. So why not here in Maine?
Alas, after our search, we couldn't find even one footprint, at least one that wasn't mine.
So we didn't find any Bigfoot, we didn't find any Yeti, and we didn't find a Sasquatch. And you might be sitting at home thinking, I'm crazy. But the best part is the museum's assistant director says it's good to be skeptical.
It is not good to have no level of skepticism. You need to really look at what you have and kind of make those decisions on your own, what you determine to be actual.
But for those residents who didn't even know they could be hosting their very own beast, at least we got them thinking that maybe it could be true.
In the big woods, something is, we don't see everything in there.
Who's to say, There might be something like that lurking around, but I don't know. Until I see it, hard to say.
Reporting from Yeti territory, Litchfield, Allie Miles.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You don't know. Well, and listen, guys, literally, it is common sense to try to be skeptic first. Not to the point where you're just not going to accept any evidence, but you do got to play Sherlock Holmes. You really do. Check the area out, talk to the people, follow the source. and all that. Because if you're gonna believe everything you believe, you probably believe that Will Smith really is sorry for slapping Chris Rock. That fucker's not sorry, but I guess you gotta be a skeptic, right? You gotta be a skeptic first. So beyond that, guys, let's jump on over to the paranormal. Alrighty. Let's see here. What is the first video we're going to show today in the paranormal? CBS 42 joins the Southern Ghost Girls for a paranormal investigation. Southern Ghost Girls. Doesn't that just sound? Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell you guys this. Hold on a second. I forgot to tell you guys this. We're at the movie theater, right? So we get, I get my popcorn and soda, and me, my wife, and my daughter. She's 14 years old, and we're going to our, to the door to go to our screen. And I go, let me get the door. Let me get the door. So open the door for your wife and daughter to go in, right? And I go, let me get that door. And my daughter goes, why are you opening the doors for us? I go, that's what men should do. That's what I said. I said, that's what men should do. And my daughter goes, well, that's sexist. Now, my daughter actually said that was sexist for me to want to open the door for them to open. Wow, man, if that's being sexist just for opening the door, and I didn't really mean it like that's what guys should do. That's what people should do. Be nice, but it's sexist because I said the word man to open the door for them to go in. 14-year-olds, man. If you guys got kids, oh my God, girls, man. And then if you do have a daughter who's not 14 yet, you guys better watch out, because whatever you do, whatever you say, they contradict of whatever you say. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Let's go check out the Southern Ghost Girls.
CBS 42 tagged along with the Southern Ghost Girls for a paranormal investigation, looking for ghosts right here at home. CBS 42's Lee Garner tonight on the Spooky Search Indicator.
It was a dark and stormy night, or something like that, when CBS 42 went along with these Southern Ghost Girls for a paranormal investigation. But that's okay. They tell us that the rain makes the spirits more active.
Hearing footsteps, that kind of thing.
And there'll be books on the floor, and you think, wow, how did those get there?
The night before Halloween, we rolled onto 2nd Avenue Northeast in Decatur.
I've known that I was different, and I've had things happen to me.
To take a closer look inside some of the old buildings here, where unexplained things have happened over the years.
We have found that spirits or ghosts can have attachments to objects such as antiques, but one of the things that we find they're very attracted.
I'm pausing it for a second. Just for a second. I judge which side of the sidewalk a guy makes me walk on. That is interesting. So you judge a person on the sidewalk. So what's considered the good side? What's the bad side? So if I'm in that time and place, I want to be on the good side. I want good thoughts from that other person. So what side of the sidewalk I should be on that is respectful? I really want to know. I'm not joking about it. I'm curious. Because I've never heard this one, and I really want to hear this one. So just let me know. Here we go.
To our books.
The Southern Ghost Girls are a team of 6 paranormal investigators who use a variety of equipment to see if a place might be haunted.
And we even dress in the historical clothing, which we want to take that person, immerse them all the way back into time. And so when I said historical clothing, our REM pod. It went off.
Hyde says her team tries to act as trigger objects to get the spirits to interact, and that was only the beginning.
It would have been probably in the 30s, something like that, that potentially someone fell down the lift and died, but we couldn't confirm anything on it specifically, but it is something like that we heard about the building when we moved in.
Inside High Point Market,
why are you here?
the tour group used the spirit box.
Are you friendly spirits? We are.
And dousing.
I walked 10 paces behind my husband. 10 paces. Okay. Okay. That's cool.
Rods to try and make contacts with spirits. So, did they?
You gonna turn it back on for me? One more time and I'll quit pestering you about it.
And we also did a Facebook Live of an entire paranormal investigation. You can watch it right now on CBS 42's Facebook page. Reporting from Decatur, Lee Garner, CBS 42 News local coverage you can count on.
Pretty creepy, Lee. Thank you.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Laugh out loud. It's an old school thing. They used to dump out poop in the streets, and they don't want that splashing on the woman. That is awesome. That is great. That I love that. That is great. That is great. And you know what? It's kind of funny that I never really heard the terms where a person has to walk that way. It's always been an instinct that I walk close to the main road so the cars can hit me instead of her. But I never thought about technically that's the proper way of doing it. You know, you're sacrificing yourself. But you know, my daughter would probably say, well, that's sexist. A man shouldn't just be the only one sacrificing himself to protect the woman. The woman should have the right to walk on the outside to protect the man. That's what my daughter would probably tell me. I'm not joking. She'll probably tell me, but kids, they always say the opposite of what the parents say. So, all right, this next one is camera captured mysterious orb in Daytona Beach pastor's home. Now, this is a pastor's home. This is a holy man. What's an orb doing with the holy man? Let's find out.
The first thing I'm thinking about, whoa, what is this?
Pastor Monzel Ford says as he was sleeping one night last week, his home surveillance camera motion detector kept going off. So from bed, he pulled out his phone and looked at the living room.
This orb, this imagery just hovering in my living room.
No one else was there. It wasn't a flashlight or passing headlights. And Pastor Ford thinks it was too big to be a dust particle. He walked into the living room watching the live feed on his phone.
But when I went out there, I couldn't physically see what I'm looking at in the live feed. So now I'm like, whoa.
The orb came and went for hours, at one point splitting into several shapes.
That's when I'm like, nope. Something's going on here. Something's going on here.
Pastor Ford has been haunted by some of the things he's seen as police chaplain and while working his own street ministry. But nothing has spooked him quite like this.
If it's physical, I can stand it, I can challenge it, I can approach it, I can deal with it. But when we talk about things that's just floating and disappearing.
This man of faith says the odd occurrence has certainly led to a lot of spirited debate. But so far, he has no certain explanation.
If I know what something is, I'm okay. But it's the unknown thing that throws me off.
We asked Pastor Ford if he and his family are comfortable staying in their house with all this going on. He says they're certainly not about to give up their house. However, they're more than willing to give up the ghost. In Volusia County, Claire Metz, WESH 2 News.
First of all.
Okay. Now, you hope that's real, right? I mean, you kind of hope that's real because he's a pastor, man. If you can't trust your pastor, who can you trust in life, right? I mean, pastors are supposed to be a representation for God, right? Love and tell the truth, and so if that turns out to be a hoax, man, I don't think anybody should go to that church, because if he's willing to falsify false thing, I mean, what is he telling his people in church? I'm just being honest. Just being honest. I have to want to say that video has to be real because, man, people, pastors are people you're supposed to trust, right? And all that. And I mean, it was kind of cool because there was a part of the video where the thing split in 3. So, I just hope that's real. For his sake, that's real. Because if that is fully fake, then I don't know, man. That's not the church I want to go to. I want to go to people who are honest and real. That's just what I'm saying. Seeing some backward things here. What's this? What is he saying here? Hold on a second. Let me take this off. Seeing some backward things here. Man should have my concubines who walk in a line ahead of him, starting with the ugliest in the front and the hottest one in the back, just ahead of him. Okay. Sony got a cool spirit. Oh, does he? And his show's tonight at 5 p.m. Because I said yesterday at 6 p.m. and then Paranormal Chop Shop corrected me and said his show tonight is actually at 5 p.m. So Pap Shop, and they have Lady and Celine on. Lady and Celine. So that's always they always have a fun time over there, guys. It's a fun channel. It's just fun. They all kick back and have fun, and sometimes they'll let people on towards the end. It's like one big party, which it should be. So, guys, get a chance tonight, go to that channel too. Click, ring the bell. But remember, in 2 hours, you have Bigfoot Anonymous premiere coming up in 2 hours. Then 5 o'clock tonight, go to Paranormal Chop Shop. Hold on, guys. I shouldn't say this. I should not say this. Spooky, I shouldn't say this because people might take it the wrong way. Somebody was asking me what's a good channel to go to, and it wasn't live, and and my wife was right there, and somebody asked me what channel should I go to. I go, there's a good channel on Friday. It's called the Porn Chop Shop. I called it the Porn Chop Shop. And my wife goes, is that what you do? You're watching porn? I'm like, paranormal Chop Shop. I didn't mean to call it Porn Pop Shop, but that would be, if you're going to make a porn movie, right? The Porn Pop Shop. Porn Chop Shop. You go in there and get your car all fixed, and while you're there, you can get your oil change. I'm sorry. Porn Chop Shop. It was an accident. I just did it short, and man, I'm not gonna hit myself. And you know what? If he changed his name to the, I'm sorry, I should have started laughing. But if he changed his name to the Porn Chop Shop, I bet you he would get hundreds of thousands of subscribers and views. I'm just check new name, Porn Chop Shop. Come get your oil change. Money back guarantee. I'm sorry. I'm having too good of a time. Let's go into the UFOs before I die here. Porn Chop Shop. That's an idea. That's a really good idea. Okay, I got to be professional here. I apologize for that. It's not Porn Chop Shop. I'm sorry. I'm about to say Porno Pop Shop. Sorry. Paranormal Chop Shop, not Porno Chop Shop. I gotta get off of this. All right, guys. This paranormal, this UFO one is possible UFO sightings in Southwest Bakersfield. Bakersfield used to be a joke of a name in Fresno. People used to always say, when you go to Bakersfield, that's where the good times go and die, in Bakersfield. That's always been a coming joke. And this is funny. I worked at a ski resort up in Fresno. At the time, it's called Sierra Summit Sierra Summit ski resort. I think it's got a different name now. And I remember I used to work there, right? And there used to be these big signs. This is a drug-free environment. Big signs, right? Every single buddy there that worked there from Bakersfield had every drugs in the world. And it's like you had a big sign, drug-free work zone. And then I saw more drugs in my life out there. And it was almost everybody that was from Bakersfield. Just saying, there's good people in Bakersfield. There are. But let's check out the UFO in Bakersfield.
This morning on a mysterious light that some residents in the Southwest are saying is out of this world. I spoke with several people living off of Alder Point Street near Panama and Gosford. Recently, they've been seeing a floating blue light and do believe that it's extraterrestrial.
Oh, there it is. I was taking the recycling out to the trash can, and I was walking back, and I saw like this blue light in the sky, and I was like, that's kind of bright to be a star. I've never seen a blue star that bright.
It ain't no weather balloon. Watched it for probably about 10 minutes, just doing weird stuff, and it would turn on and off the light and it would disappear.
Neighbors living off of Alder Point say the blue light that they saw in the sky was about the size of a dime and started off just above those trees right there and then migrated northwest.
Oh, there it goes sideways.
It pretty much flew, stopped, and then started doing some upward motion and downward motion. So I never seen anything like that.
In all of your 23 years living here, have you ever seen anything?
Nothing. No, nothing. You know, we'll see the police helicopter every once in a while or an airplane go by. It's pretty common, but nothing like this.
No lightning? Did you see that?
No, really?
The neighbors I spoke with in the Southwest say they first witnessed the light back in February and again last month, and both times they saw it on the 14th. Even stranger, they caught this flash of light on video appearing just to the left of the blue light.
Last time we saw it, it had a white flash. Like it looked like lightning, but there was no clouds in the sky. And all of a sudden, we just didn't see it anymore and it was gone.
I took the videos to senior...
Sean G, I'll email you the link to this video and the actual date. I actually have something else in the tab, so I'll research that and let you know when exactly that's supposed to happen.
Deputy Victor Kesey with the Kern County Sheriff's Department, whose office works closely in conjunction with neighboring Meadowsfield Airport.
I'm not aware of any calls that we've received regarding any blue lights or any strange lights in that area. Very seldom, if ever, have I seen anything like that. However, you know, we are in the age of drones now. You know, obviously we have military drones, but there are civilian drones and drones for purchase. So, you know, that is a possibility.
It looked way too high up in the sky to be a drone.
It wasn't a regular airplane or a drone. It was much bigger than a drone would be, especially at that distance.
And I did speak with the public affairs chief at Edwards Air Force Base. They haven't gotten any calls about it either. He did tell me that the light could be an aurora in the sky or some kind of testing from Vandenberg. Well, what do you think it is? You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/LindsayAdams23ABC or tweet me at Lindsay23.
And guys, like I said, like I was telling Sean G, I always put the links to these videos after the show, just so people don't, I know you could probably Google it yourself, just so people who haven't seen these videos can kind of see it here for the first time. Now, the blue light is interesting because when I've been doing a lot of research with orbs and stuff, and there was a time that the blue color was very popular in hearing about UFOs and orbs being blue, you know, because whatever the thing is in the sky that they saw, I mean, it doesn't have to be technically a UFO. It could be an orb. I mean, I asked that before. Why can't an orb be that high up? And it's a blue color, you know? And I heard the blue a lot. I'm just, you know, of course we all want answers. It's all theories here, but what if that's an orb that they're looking at? You know, and it's not any balloon or anything like that. You know what I mean? So, and it's just interesting. I mean, I've heard the blue color a lot in the orbs and stuff like that. So it's, to me, it's interesting. That color blue, there's got to be something with that color blue. If you guys research, if you do a lot of interviews that we do, I'm just saying that blue color comes up a lot. All right, this next one is caught on live TV flying over Oklahoma City. So basically, it's a short video, like 22 seconds of a live video. It has this thing coming across. So I took the video, put it normal speed, and then I slowed it down and tried to zoom in on it best as I can. It's not a long video at all, but this is supposed to have been on a live camera up in Oklahoma City. Here we go.
Look there at Shawnee. This is from our Grand Casino cam. Meteorologist Shelby Hayes in for Brad Souter. She's telling us it's going to be a little bit cooler today, but still going to be a beautiful day.
She's telling us it's going to be a little bit cooler today, but still going to be telling us it's going to be a little.
Okay. Now, that could be a bug. That could be a bug. You know, I don't think it's no meteorite because it's going too close to the ground. And it would have hit the ground. So, but here, let's just look at it one more time. Now you kind of know what to look for. I thought it was interesting.
Look there at Shawnee. This is from our Grand Casino cam. Meteorologist Shelby Hayes in for Brad Souter. She's telling us it's going to be a little bit cooler today, but still going to be a beautiful.
You know what, Chad and them, for April Fools, you guys should have Paranormal Chop Shop just for today. Change the title of the show to Porn Chop Shop as an April Fools. Now, you guys know about it, but everybody else who comes to your channel might not know about it. He should change the title of his show just for today. It is April Fools. The Porn Chop Shop or the Porno Chop Shop. You know, get your oil change here. I'm telling you, just for April Fools, you guys should do it.
She's telling us it's going to be a little bit cooler today, but still going to be telling us it's going to be a little.
I wonder if that bug or whatever it was going straight to the casino because it's sponsored by the casino cam, right? Go to the casino to gamble. You know? Yeah, bro, we'll get so flagged. Yeah. Yeah, once you get flagged, you're probably flagged, but you know, I've been flagged. Unfortunately, my channel has been flagged for using the name Gypsy. It sucks. It sucks, but it's been flagged for using that word. You know, what can I do? You know? So beyond that, guys, it's time we're going to have a little fun in the Mandela Effect segment of the show. So this is going to be a little fun. Trust me. It has to deal with the Wizard of Oz.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Luke, I am your father.
All right. What she said? Hold on, Eric. Check your email. Check your lovely email. I mean, I just checked one email. I mean, I talked about the email that Chad Smith sent me because he sent me an email, a screenshot, and Chad Smith wrote, "Nobody will believe this, but the last two messages I've sent have been 111 characters out. Laugh out loud." 111. That's a little Mandela effect right there, isn't it? I think you just walked into the world of Mandela effect. Now, is that the email you're talking about? No, I sent you an email about coming on. On Tuesday at 6:30. I apologize. I haven't responded. 6:30. My kids are on spring break. I don't think I got anything going on. Wife works from home. 6:30. Pacific is. I'm sure. Are you talking about Pacific time, right? Pacific time. Yeah, I should be able to do that. That shouldn't be a problem. So man, I think Chad is experiencing a Mandela effect. Now, guys, when I do Mandela effects, it's about kicking back, having fun, and talking about the weird things that happen in life. Now, in The Wizard of Oz, there's a scene in the movie about Dorothy. After Dorothy visits the porn chop shop, she has her red shoes and she clicks her heels. Now, I want to ask you guys something. What do you guys remember in the movie Wizard of Oz? Do you remember the witch telling her, click your heels or tap your heels? So what is it? In the movie Wizard of Oz, did the witch tell him, click your heels or tap your heels? So just put oh my God, is Eric naked on that link? Oh, you're talking about when the screen came up and when I actually went up and you saw part of my beautiful butt. I'm sorry about that. So is it tap? Okay, hold on. Dina wrote tap. Okay, so she wrote tap. So like I said, is it tap or click? Dude, if you just showed up, you just missed a lot. We got a new channel changing name for you that will get you guaranteed subscribers and guarantee hits. But you're gonna have to go back to the channel, watch it. Here we are. This is hey, porn chop shop. You got the cat out of the bag.
All that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. Tap your heels together 3 times.
Of course, Dorothy just had to click her heels to make it all better. Of course, Dorothy just had to click her heels to make it all better. Of course, Dorothy just had to click her heels to make it all better.
There's no place like home.
All right. So, epic music. I know. So, I honestly, I can't remember exactly what was said. Click your heel versus tap your heel. Because, Wizard of Oz was Wizard of Oz. It was the kind of a movie I watched over and over. If you really think about it, right? That's probably one of the first multiverse kind of a movie, if you think about it, because she goes off, tornado, whatever. She goes off to another land, like a parallel universe, right? Parallel universe, multiverse. Everybody she knows is a different character in this world. And, and there's a lot of Mandela effects that's within that movie about, I think the Can Man had a gun, or he does have a gun or something. He has a wrench. I don't know everything, but there's a lot of Mandela effects that are actually here. Let me see. Let me pop this up a second. Let's. You're not supposed to use Google. Oh, really? Not supposed to use Google on Mandela effects? Wow. Who made that one? Let's see. Mandela effects, Wizard of Oz. Scarecrow in a Wizard of Oz has a gun. So apparently people remember that the Scarecrow supposedly have a gun. Like I said, I didn't ever really watch that movie that much. So it's not like something that I have a lot of memories on. It was a cute movie, very colorful, and all that. So it's a weird one. So wow, that was awesome, Sonny. Listen, the Wizard of Oz has orbs in it. That's how they travel. They do. You're right. They do. Wizard of Oz has has orbs in it. I mean, there's orbs. People said there's a scene with the in the background in one of the forests that somebody was really hanged. I don't know if that's true or not. And there's just the clicking the heels. Some people said it wasn't 3. Some people said it was they're supposed to click it 10 times. And she kept clicking it to 10 times until she wakes up in her bed. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Tin Man had an axe. There's something about the Tin Man too. Let me see here. Tin Man, Wizard of Oz, Tin Man. Let's see if it says anything. Scarecrow has a gun. Debunking. Debunk. Hold on. Is there something here? Then the Tin Man has a wrench. Let's see here. Scarecrow has a gun. The Wizard of Oz, 1990, the novel, blah, 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 features a scene where the Scarecrow has a revolver firearm that isn't hover. The Tin Man has a wrench along with a normal axe. The line has a bug catching net and two-handed pump sprayer with the words witch removal. Really? The line has a bug catcher net, two-handed pump spray with the words witch removal. He has that now, or they did have that. The items possessed and the other members are usually not even mentioned with the Mandela effect community when reporting it. It seems like the gun and Scarecrow is holding its most shocking to people. The Mandela effect here is that people do not remember the gun and are convinced that either the scene never existed or have never had a gun. I mean, could have been edited. Now, hold on. Live in 4 hours. Don't miss it. April Fool's episode. 4 hours, 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 o'clock p.m. time. Okay, hold on a second. I want to check something out right there. Let me just one last thing here. Let me click on that. Okay. I got it. I thought I was getting confused for a second. I was getting confused. I thought he meant the porn chop shop is changing his channel or changing the show to another time. So April's Fool's Day show on the one time I was abducted by aliens. And if you're gonna watch the show, make sure you have your coconut oil. It's like the thing. So I'm going to click here, right, guys? I'm going to click in the comment right here that, let me go here for a second. I will bring my coconut. Oh, spelled that freaking wrong. Shame on me. I will bring my coconut oil for the show. Okay? Right there. I left my comment. For them. So I will bring my coconut oil for the show. And remember, so 12:30, real quick, we'll end the show. 12:30, in 1 hour, hour and a half, Bigfoot Anon is having his premiere on his channel. Watch that. That's, guys, you got a triple feature today. First, you have the King right here. Then you have the Bigfoot Anon at 12:30. And then here you have April's Fool's Day stream at 3 hours. In 3 hours, actually, let me type this on, guys, real quick. We'll do one last thing. Here, and then I'll let you guys all go. Let's type in porn chop shop. Who comes up? Chop shop. Okay. I was just curious. Okay, let's see what happens if we type in paranormal chop shop. Paranormal chop shop. Oh, he's number one. I still think. Okay, and his show is today at 5 p.m. So let me put that link in the chat too. Let me put that link here. And that's at 5 p.m. And I really think he should rename the channel Porn Chop Shop. I think it'd be the biggest hit on YouTube. And what you do is you have your guest. That one time I was abducted by aliens with coconut oil, just dancing around. Make that your intro. Porn Chop Shop with the one time abducted by aliens dancing with coconut oil. You'll have your fucking hit. You'll have a hit. I'm telling you right now. And then you can give me 10% because that would be a hit. You know how many people buy coffee for that? Coconut oil, them dancing on Porn Chop Shop. I'm telling you, that's a winner, man. That is a freaking winner. First of all, guys, thank you guys for watching today. It was fun. It took an unexpected turn, and all that. And And guys, it's April Fool's Day, so watch out. Just watch out there, because you're not gonna know what the truth today is. Tomorrow we'll all search for the truth. Today we're not gonna know what the truth is. All I know is we need to have a Mandela effect on the paranormal chop shop and have it changed to the porn chop shop, where you go and get your oil change and money back guaranteed. Check you later.